Hey party people, it's your girl, Lady J, and I'm in your house, and I'm in my kitchen, and I want to share something with you all that I don't know if you all do this. Or many people probably do this, and I just thought of it for myself because every time I plan not every time, but several times, I plan a meal, what I want to cook for dinner, and by the time 4 or 5 o'clock get around, I'm exhausted and I don't cook. And I don't cook. And we have other things like, a grilled chicken where you can make a salad with it and boil some eggs and make a really nice healthy salad. Or something else is always available and we just make do. But I said, wait a minute. I am very energetic first thing in the morning because I'm an early bird. I will rise up early, which I did, and I will get myself together and get outdoors and walk the dogs. And then I'll come back and exercise, get a shower, and then have some yogurt or some cereal. I'll do Cheerios or something and granola, some organic ancient granola with hemp seeds and chia seeds and things like that. Try to, put something healthy in my body. Of course, my lemon water. And I'm cool. And then I have all this extra time where I'm doing stuff, outdoors, watering the grass if it's not raining, deadheading flowers, meaning deadhead flowers is to pluck those brown, dried up dead flowers that bloomed, and now it's time for some more blooms to blossom. So you have to deadhead your flowers and they'll continue to bloom during its season. So I'll do that and go out in the yard, go out in the lawn and do some outdoor work and blow some dirt with a blower. I have blowers. I love tools and gadgets. So I'll have all those tools and gadgets and use those around the house, make life more easier. I know the first year I hadn't bought all my gadgets and stuff, and I used to take a broom and go out there and it'd be hours. I'm out there for hours sweeping and moving and picking up and bending. I used to be so exhausted. But anywho, got the tools, make life easier, make my chores quicker. But this is why I made this video. For those of you, by the time it's 4 or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or whatever time you have your dinner, and if you're able, if you're not retired, if you get a day off, if you're on vacation and you're home doing a staycation, cook in the morning. That's what I did today. My dinner is ready. My dinner was ready by noon, a few minutes after 12 noon. And I'm going to go over here and show you all what I made. And all we have to do later is add a salad. If somebody wants some bread or something, which we really don't do that much here with our meals. You can add that, but the bulk of the dinner is done. The vegetables have been sauteed. I made spaghetti, Italian spaghetti, and here it is. Well, let me try to get this over there right. Let me aim my camera. Excuse me, you all. I gotta figure out how to. There it is. See that? In a big skillet, I have, and there it is. I layered my poultry, which I use turkey. I don't use ground beef, and I sauteed everything separate, of course. My red peppers, yellow peppers, and orange peppers, and I sauteed onions, sweet onions. I put the sweet onions in the frying skillet first, and then I add the peppers once the onions, turn translucent a little bit. I added the peppers and the seasoning. I took that out of the frying pan, put them in a plate, and then I put in my ground turkey, lean turkey, sauteed it, and seasoned it till it was brown. Then I took it and I strained it in a strainer and put it to the side. And then I had my water boiling in salt for my spaghetti pasta, which you can see here. But I keep that separate. But after I strain the spaghetti, I leave a little bit of the water that it was boiled in as it was cooking because I watch cooking channels, and one of the cooking expert, Linda, she said, leave some of the boiled water from the pasta that's cooked. Don't pour it all out. Put it back in the pot with the pasta after you strain it. It keeps a nice flavor on the spaghetti. So that's what I did. It's at the bottom of the pot, but I'll stir it once we eat later, whenever, and add those extra flavors from the bull pasta. But I also layered in between my spaghetti sauce and meat sauce and veggies some cheese. So I have kind of a stovetop baked, but not really baked spaghetti. But that's what I had in mind, like baked spaghetti. But it's, as you can see the time, it's 12:21 in the afternoon, and my dinner is ready, and I'm not tired. I don't have to worry about getting tired later and saying, look, I'm not cooking. I'm going to go ahead and do that meal tomorrow. And I always try to cook a big meal where it'll last a couple days, so I'm not in the kitchen every day. And then I have more time to work on my hobby, crafting, jewelry, beads, and all these other things, wires. And I just love doing those other things and taking care of the pets and the house. It's a lot to do. And so, retirement is very, very, what's the word I want to use? It's exciting. It's very exciting to me because you can schedule your life in your own terms for the most part of it, unless you have, important appointments and things like that. But there's always something to do. It's still not enough hours in the day if you plan your life and you find something, your niche, and you work your craft and you exercise and you get outdoors and you have a good, productive life as we age. And so that's my video of the day. So please give it a thumbs up, like, and share. And I hope you can think, oh, just because it's 10 or 11 in the morning, it's too early to cook. No, it's not. Cook that meal and keep it on the stove and reheat it when you need to this evening, and your dinner is already prepared, especially if you find out that you have most of your energy in the early morning, which I do because, as I mentioned, I'm a morning person. So everybody have a wonderful, blessed day and stay positive, and don't get caught up until everything that's going on that seems so bad and, oh, this is going on and that is going on, SNAP and Medicaid and Medicare and Section 8 and crime. Just trust the Lord, live right, live a good life of righteousness, because Proverbs chapter 1, it talks about people who are wicked. He said, when your calamity come upon you, I will laugh. A lot of people won't call on God until they're in big trouble. But God said, I'll laugh at you when you start calling on me like that, because you need to live right regardless. Live right. And then he'll be there for us. He'll never leave us or forsake us. So keep that in mind, because he's God and his grace and mercy is new every morning. But read Proverbs chapter 1, and you will find in that chapter, God will laugh at your calamity if you are wicked. So be kind, be righteous, be good. And don't forget to tune into my weekly, sometime I may do it a couple times a week, my night topics. And I have some really good invasive topics on life and how we can do life together and still win in God. You all have a great day. Shalom.